Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to our next English lesson. So today it is Friday the 26th of February, and our learning objective is to use paragraphs to organise my writing. So pause the video while you write today's date and learning objective and underline these. Okay, so this is the last lesson that we have using the animation of Marshmallows. So we're on our final day of our learning journey, where we're going to finish off our story, making sure that we're using paragraphs in our writing. So today we're finishing off the our story and thinking about including some more action sequences and writing a clear ending to our story. So here are a reminder of all the features of your writing we're looking for today. So all those prepositional phrases, complex sentences, precise verbs, adverbs to modify the verbs, and thinking about making sure we've got all the basics in our writing, capital letters and the correct punctuation of our innovative story. So we're going to start off by thinking about the part of the animation where we got up to yesterday was the creature creeping up behind the boy. And at this part of the story, we are still quite afraid of this creature. He's been quite daunting, the way that he's crept up on the child. So we're going to look out now of how the creature changes in this part of the clip and what causes the change. So remember, the boy is holding up that marshmallow to defend himself. So what happens next in the animation, and how will your creature change in this part of the story? So remember, whilst you're watching this, think about the monster that you created yesterday. How is your creature going to change in this part of the story? So let's just watch the next part of the animation now. Okay, so here is the animation. Okay, so I'm going to go back to share my screen with you. Here we go. So how does the creature change in this part of the story? Did you spot some of the different ways that the creature changes? So let's have a look and think about how the creature changes. So here are some of the ways. So I've just I've put down some different points there. So number 1, his tongue hangs out. 2, he starts panting. 3, his tail starts wagging. 4, his pupils change and become round. 5, he has now a friendly face and his eyebrows go up. 6, he stops baring his teeth. 7, he whimpers for food, and 8, he smiles at the boy, and 9, he tilts his head. So those are just some ideas put in sort of bullet pointed by numbers, and then each of these ideas could be put into a sentence to form a paragraph. So I've just shown a few examples here of how each could be, some of these could be written as a full sentence. So number 1, tongue hangs out. We could write, A long pink tongue lolled from his mouth down to his chin. 3, tail starts wagging. The creature's tail started to wag and he pounced excitedly on the ground. And number 8, he smiled kindly at the boy. So I just wanted to show how you could use a simple sentence here, or you could use a compound sentence to describe in more detail. The creature's tail started to wag and he pounced excitedly on the ground. Now I want you to think about how your creature is going to change and move in this part of the story. And you can jot down 8 ideas just using simple bullet points about your creature. So here are my ideas about how I might change how the creature changes in this part of the story. So number 1, standing tall. So I'm going to start with some points where he's still quite menacing, quite terrifying in this part of the story, and then the changes that happen. So standing tall, towering child, horns pointed towards the boy, his eyes glaring widely and his teeth baring. And then some of the changes, all of a sudden he drops down to his knees and starts begging. So this is after that he's seen the marshmallow. He whimpers for food, his tail starts wagging and he shuffles slowly closer. And then number 8, his eyes soften and his smile appears. So jot down some ideas now of how your creature is going to change in your next paragraph. Okay, so now you're going to use your ideas to write your next paragraph. Remember to write about your innovated creature, describing him as you go along, and use a variety of sentence structures. So there are some picture clues here to help you with your next paragraph. So think about each time how the boy is reacting to the creature, what he does to tame the creature as such. So the way that he offers him the marshmallow, how the creature, how he uses these movements, these changes in his character of begging for food, whimpering for food, his tail's wagging, how he becomes more approachable, more friendly in this part of the story. So this will be your next paragraph forming. So pause the video now while you have a go at writing using all the features that you've learned so far this week. Okay, so well done. So you've written up to the point where the boy has run out of marshmallows. So let's think about what happens next in that part of the story. So this part of the paragraph now, your next paragraph is going to be about how the monster's reaction change again after the marshmallows are all gone. And I've got some picture cues here again to help you write about this problem in the story. If you want to re-watch this part of the animation, you can using the link that's in the timetable. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with the picture cues to help you form your next paragraph. And remember, we're looking for those different sentence structures. So some simple sentences, some compound sentences, and some complex sentences where you add in much more description. Think about those prepositional phrases to describe where the position of the creature or the boy. So on this picture here, the boy is lying on top of the grass. Use your action sequence that you've written earlier this week to help you form this part of your writing. So you've got the boy ran out of marshmallows and how the creature changes again, how he becomes that terrifying monster baring his teeth, his eyes widening again, how the boy scrambles to run away from him, how the creature how he follows him trying to get more marshmallows. So pause the video now and have a go at writing this next paragraph. Okay, so well done. So now you're on to your final paragraph. And again, I've got some picture cues here to help you with this final paragraph of your writing. And if you want to watch the animation again to see this part of the animation, you can. So now, how does the boy escape your monster? So how is he going to escape your monster? you can use the same ideas in the animation of using the pillow to distract the monster, or you might come up with your own idea, which is absolutely fine. If you want to change the ending slightly, this is your story, so please use your imagination. If you want to change the ending of the story, you can come up with your own ideas now. So in your final paragraph, how does the boy escape the monster? Use the pictures on the screen now to help you form your final paragraph of your story. Pause the video now while you have a go at writing that. Okay, so now your story is complete. So when you have completed your story, it's really important now that you take some time to purple polish and edit your writing. So just go back through everything that you've written, look for spelling mistakes that you might need correcting. Have a look and see if you've got some really nice verbs there. So can you improve any of your verbs? Perhaps if you've just got the boy ran, can you improve the word ran? How did he run? Use an adverb to modify the verb. So he perhaps he sprinted. He sprinted quickly away from the monster. So think about how you can purple polish and edit your writing. Make sure you've got all the basics, punctuation and capital letters in the right place. Perhaps you can improve some of your sentences by changing the position of the subordinate clause. And I really look forward to reading your final completed stories this week, Year 4. So well done for all your hard work on your writing, and I can't wait to read them.